bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out,
hey,
bring 'em
hey,
out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. Broke through the tackle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Great job taking down that. chill. Right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very much because I told you so. You know, we love because we love to play. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let
Lightning strikes, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, test, 3 of 7 is LA.
change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Tonight, we get a Thursday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
56.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another one for Cook. Pushing for the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Matt Prater is set to
Now
kick off.
Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Shout out to the
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's down after getting us up to the 41.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Half the 60. Half the 60. Nike, get Hey, what's the bet? What's the bet? Got the bet?
Penix working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it up. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
hustle up, we up the biometric. Ran up by the elections up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Now Prater on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
That's good.
That was it.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They're going play fake with Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And now from the pistol to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Allen escapes the pocket. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning a screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons, nothing. And Raiders set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Penix off the play action. Forced out to his right. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for Falcons.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cowboy, 80. Check. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Timberwolf.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Play fake. Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
70 Lions.
Penix on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on second down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Again, Penix to the air. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, who don't have many options here on 4th and long.
On the set.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying for it with Penix. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Go!
They go play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
Play action. Here's Penix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, T. Cardinal, hey, T. Cardinal.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. It's Penix yet again. And they pick him off again! Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Chased down to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum. And that might just be the sack they needed.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. All right, back to the ground game here. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's gonna end. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Madden26.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's go. 19. 60 Eagle.
Robinson on the inside give. They'll cobble together a yard there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Working quickly here. 3rd down give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Penix. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running one. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll run for this. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Throwing now on first down. Allen buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shakir in motion right. Trying to win that race to the edge, but the finish line ends up being right where he started, Brock, so no gain on second. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And the Falcons are brought to a halt at the 10.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turned into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Falcons.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Liking 18. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
On first down, here's Penix. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They're going play fake with Penix. Cut out left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Set.
Penix is going to throw again. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Another Falcons. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rocco 80. Ready.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Tiger, 19, Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Mike, take go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still inches to go on third down.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. Nike, change. Waste of time. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Now Penix off the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Go! 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. No. Go!
Throwing now on first down, Penix. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cougar 19. Rocco 80. What are you doing? Hut.
Play fake, Penix. Getting out to his left. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
72. Set up. Ready?
And again, it's Penix. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, Allen loses it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. Again, it's Cook. And he's out in the clear.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Falcons, nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Come on, set. Now, 73, move.
Penix on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lion. Ready?
Penix now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Second and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill.
Ready.
I be on my little mouse drip.
Set. 18 card, Viking, 18.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, Penix. He throws it deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Falcons
On first down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
in 16 at the 38-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Madden26, tighten up.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Ready.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Go. 70, back in. He must back in.
Trying again following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Gotta start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
Come on, set. Half the 60, half the 60.
Penix here from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. That one intended for Drake London. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Trying for it with Penix. On the move, headed right. He sends this one to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to pass it here. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Can't we score?
Play action, here's Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Penix working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They've done something incredibly difficult in the NFL, partner. They've gone into somebody else's building and they have dominated, and they have earned the right to hold it till the end. First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. Throw caught by his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Allen setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Now it's Cook. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Alright. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. Alright then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
this song.
So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered alive. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die.
Everybody get it done, boy. Everybody get it done, baby. Receiver. This is okay. That's a real replace. I'm a real Cole fan. They had a game. It's good to see. It's good to see. Like, it's good to see. I think that's what the main thing is. Makes sense in that.
Deep in the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the breezes are setting the sun away, at night going out. Can you see the Joker flying over?
Okay, that's what we've seen on the game over Smash Bros. Damn, that's what you told me to do. You should have been, that's the nature. Actually, turn that
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
every time that shit happen.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback.
And he gets a clean slate and a competition in his new spot in Indianapolis. Obviously trying to eliminate some bad habits he picked up in New York. But after a brief pit stop in Minnesota, this gives him a chance to continue the trend of veteran quarterbacks who have a chance to excel with a fresh start and a new team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I'll give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run and then executed.
Now Jones. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing Jones. And his pass incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. To the right side and intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on second down. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Forced out to his left. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Jones. That one finds Pierce right side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Go!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, set.
Jones throwing on 4th down. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Head to 60. Let's go now. Let's go.
2nd down and goal. Jones looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. So all leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Goff going to shift him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. Finds Gibbs in the check down. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now Goff. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go on 4th. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
20. Shell.
Here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Cut. Black 20.
Play action. It's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
20.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Value 3. Value 3.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover with a big dose of honey.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw, Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he's across midfield to the 48. That one goes for 8 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Hold on. Check.
Gone. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Goff looking to change the play. Gibbs straight ahead. Down right around the 25. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now they'll shift things around.
Third down.
Now it's gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
180.
Goff now looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because... And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
19 yards there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Goff. Rolling to his right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he is going to have the Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. A short one there, caught by Warren. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts 1st down as a tackle made at the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, the tight end Warren. And some room to work. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line.
That's good for another Colts.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
That one let go deep for Laporta. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Jones. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Another Colts.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up.
Jones throwing for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Now Goff. Oh, and that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So Daniel Jones and the Colts down by 11, 1:38 to go. Now the 4th down stop, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Lions.
Throwing now, Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. White 20.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
And 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
180.
Goff now looks to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. An audible here to get a new look. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I can hear right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
We go. 180. Super one.
Goff going to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and 5.
Cut. 180.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. On play action, they'll throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Like 20. Now you want. Hold on. Check.
Again, Goff. Buying time to his left. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jones. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Ready, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today, and really...
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?